Hey, what's up, everybody? I've been trying to find some time, probably for 2 weeks now or so, to get this YouTube thing running. And I'm a busy guy. I got a lot going on right now. A lot of things I'm trying to make happen. A lot of things moving forward. A lot of things I've got to kind of wrap up, loose ends and things like that. Really didn't want to do cell phone videos. It's not really how I was expecting or planning to do this. But I'm on my lunch break at work, and I haven't posted anything yet. So I figured now is as good a time as any to really start this thing rolling, and I'll let you guys know exactly what's going on, what I'm planning on doing here, and how I'm trying to set this up. Obviously, you've already checked out my page, Single Soul Revolution. You've taken a look at it and kind of read the little bio, I hope. This is going to be an introduction video, just kind of let you guys know what I'm doing here, let you know what's going on, what's in my mind that really caused me to decide that I wanted to start doing this. And I'm going to try to keep it under 10 minutes for you. I'm about a minute in now, so this shouldn't be too hard. I'm going to try to keep this real simple and real clean. Basically, I've been making a lot of changes in my life, moving forward in a lot of positive areas, doing a lot of really kind of cool things, refocused, revamping my life, changing the things I don't like, and moving forward with some things I do, exploring new passions, reigniting old ones, and really trying to move myself forward in a certain way. That's where this concept of the single soul revolution comes in. Single soul revolution. Let's break that down real quick, just so you guys know exactly what the purpose of my YouTube video here is, exactly what the purpose of this channel is, so you can see if this is something you want to get down with or not. It's really quite easy. The whole concept behind a single soul revolution is that you can't change anything until you change yourself. Mind-blowing shit, I know, but it's the truth. And what I mean by that is you've got to be good with you. You've got to look in the mirror. You've got to like that person in there. You've got to love that person in there. You've got to be at a place with yourself where you feel empowered, and you know that you're empowered, and you know you have it in you to do the things that you're trying to do, because dreams aren't little. Dreams are never little. And if you have little dreams, you need to reevaluate things like really, really hard. Some of you don't even know what your dreams are. You're sitting around, you get up at 7, you go to work at 9, you sit in your office or your desk or whatever it is you do, you leave at 5 o'clock, and you do this day after day after day after day after day, making somebody else rich, earning your 3% annual raises, and you're going through the motions, and you're paying your bills, and you're doing what adults are supposed to do. That's awesome, except for the problem that you've stopped living your own life at some point. You're now living somebody else's life, or at the very least, somebody else's expectations of what you should be doing with your time. If you don't take control of your life, somebody is going to use you to take control of theirs. I'm going to say that one more time because it's very, very important. If you do not take control of your life, if you don't own it, you don't take responsibility, and you don't take action, somebody else is going to employ you to help build their dreams. This is what employment looks like. Line level employees. You're making $10 an hour to go do whatever the job is, and that's awesome. I mean, good for you for getting out there and grinding and hustling and doing your thing. But somebody's making millions off your hard work. It should be you. I mean, honestly, it should be you. Look, less than 10% of the world, and I'm talking world. I'm not talking about your city or your state or your country, I'm talking the freaking world. Less than 10% of the world has a college degree. Okay? Let that sink in real quick. Less than 10%. 1 out of 10 people in this world have a college degree. Well, how do the rest of them make their money then? So maybe college isn't the right answer. Find your passions. Find what it is that you love. Sit down and write a list. Figure it out. What you love, and then go do it. Right? I mean, it seems like common sense, but most of you are sitting there going, well, I can't do that. I'm into plants, or I'm into butterflies, or I love reading, or whatever it is that you're into, and you're like, there's no way you can't make money. Well, first off, the word can't shouldn't exist. It's a limiting belief, and it's telling you straight up, you're allowing other people to dictate how the rest of your life is going to go. Now, assuming you're not Buddhist or into a religion that believes you're going to get a few shots at this whole life thing, you probably only have one shot at this. I'm going to get into all that later on, because there's some spiritual stuff there that we can talk about later, and I'm definitely down for. But most of us, consciously at least, feel we only have this one life. So why the hell are we wasting 40 years of it doing things for other people? And by that, I don't mean doing things for other people. I mean putting in the work to make other people wealthy. I mean, if that's what you're into, if you want to get paid to do a job you don't like, and you want to make just enough money to pay your bills while somebody else gets rich off your sweat and labor and hard work and all that, that's ride out. If that's what makes you happy, go get it. Most of us are built for way better things than that. I got a little off topic here. One thing you guys will notice is I really try not to edit my videos. I try to shoot straight. I come in with a basic outline. Sometimes I'm going to go way off that outline. Speaking from the heart, not from a piece of paper, has always served me better, has always worked better for me, and has always proven to be much more genuine. So that's where I try to keep things. I'm going to always come at you as real as I know how to, and from the heart. Single soul revolution. Again, fix you. If you don't love the person in the mirror, and I don't mean you look at them and go, yeah, you're a badass, dude. I mean, you got to look at that person in that mirror, and you have to see the baby you used to be. You have to see the child you used to be. You got to see the person you are now, and you got to see the old person you're going to be someday. And you have to see all that in that mirror, and you have to not only be okay with it, you have to find peace with it, you have to accept it, and you have to forgive the baby, you have to forgive the child, you have to forgive yourself where you are now, and you certainly have to look at the old man and forgive him too. Well, some of you is going to be an old woman. For me, it's an old man. Because guess what? I'm not done making mistakes. I'm not done fucking up. I'm not. I'd like to be. I think we'd all like to be. But the reality is when you're making mistakes, you're learning. You have opportunities every day in your life to continue learning, to continue educating yourself, and to continue growing. And to rob yourself of those opportunities because you're scared to make a mistake or you think you're going to fail is bullshit. It's absolute bullshit, and it can't happen anymore. You have to grab life by the horns and go with it. You have to be able to forgive yourself. You have to be able to move forward. Okay? Single soul revolution. Now, I'm not telling you. Some of you are empaths, you're healers, you're watching this going, man, it's so hard to take care of myself because I'm so busy taking care of other people. Are you? How much can you take care of somebody if you are incomplete? Can you fill a gallon of water, a gallon jug up with only one cup and not refill it? No. If your cup is a cup and you're trying to fill a gallon, it's not going to happen. What I'm saying is, if you don't have enough to give, your 100% ain't shit. Real talk. Your 100%, 100% of 10% is still 10%. So if you're only functioning at 10% capacity, the best you can give to anybody is 10%. Duh! It took me, I know, but it took me a long, long time to figure that out. It took me a long time to figure that out because I was a giver. I'm a lover. I'm a compassionate person. And I spent my whole life, especially in my younger adult years, doing everything I could to make everybody else's life amazing. I gave so much. You needed the shirt off my back? Take it. You need the skin off my back? Take it. You want the muscles and the bones and shit off my back? Take it. And I would give and I would give and I would give. And I would rob myself to help the people around me. But you know what that does? That attracts the very, 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 very wrong people into your life. Attraction is an awesome thing. It's a crazy thing. It works. We're going to talk about that. I'm not going to sit here and waste time. That's a series of videos I could do about attraction and how we bring things into our lives and how we manifest it. Right now, we're talking about ourselves. This whole project, this whole single soul revolution that I'm working on is about taking you as one person, a single soul, one single soul. I'm not talking about your friends, your kids, your neighbors, whatever. Take yourself and make you the best you can be. Because what you're going to find is as you become better at being you, your bottom's going to come up with you. So as bad as it used to be, it's never going to be as bad as it is. The cool thing is you push the ceiling up too. You elevate. So as you grow and as you learn and as you rise and as things get better for you, you start seeing that you are not done learning. You've got to keep pushing and keep bumping against the ceiling and keep growing because it's like a rubber band. You might hit the top, but you can push and push and push and push further. Wow, mind-blowing, right? Single soul revolution. Change yourself. Fix yourself. Be real with yourself. Now, a lot of us think we're being real with ourselves when really we're kicking ourselves in the ass. We're like, oh man, I'm an asshole. I'm such a piece of shit. That's not being real with yourself. You want to be real with yourself? You're a human being trying to make sense out of this really, really backwards-ass world, and sometimes you're not going to do it the right way. That's being real with yourself. That's being honest with yourself. You are not always going to do the things the best way they could have been done. But we like to look backwards at these things and go, man, I messed up. I should have done it differently. I could have done it differently. And instead of learning, and instead of saying, hey, you know what? I made the best decision I could with the information I had at the time and the tools that I had to process that information. Instead of being that real with ourselves, we sit there and we go, man, you're stupid, you're dumb. God, we look at ourselves in the mirror and we kick the crap out of ourselves. No, that doesn't work anymore. Single soul revolution. Push forward. Become the best you can be. I'm doing a series of videos. Some of them might come from the cell phone because that might be the only time I have time. And I'm done letting inspiration slip out of my brain because I'm worried about how my videos are going to look. So you get real, honest, raw videos sometimes. Because if a thought pops into my head and I have 2 minutes or 2 seconds to put it down in a video, guess where it's going? It's coming at you, okay? A whole bunch of videos coming. I'm going to try to get on here at least 2 times a week. Ideally, I'd love to be posting stuff every day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that happen, but if it can, it can. I've got to reprioritize some things. This is as new for me as it is for you. Let's move forward. Let's kick some ass, and let's start taking responsibility for our own lives so that we can start genuinely and truly making a difference in our communities, our neighborhoods, and our world. There's a lot of bad things out there. There's a lot of evil. There's a lot of things coming into this world these days that's messing a lot of stuff up. We can't do that anymore. We can't put up with that anymore. And we can't look outward anymore and expect somebody else to change it and somebody else to fix it and somebody else to fix the things that are our problems. We've got to start looking inward. We have to start reflecting inward and start letting life happen the way it's supposed to happen. Let go of a little control, but watch and pay attention. See something, know something, learn something, look around. Tons of videos coming. I'm going to get really in-depth. I'm going to try to target them. So each video is going to kind of go down a single subject or a thought or a concept and kind of explore that. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Subscribe to my video, like me, thumbs up, give me all that fun stuff. Share this. I'm trying to turn this into something amazing so that we can reach as many people as possible and do some awesome things in this world. It's a little hot in my car. I've started sweating. It's raining, so I got the windows down. I didn't want to turn the air on for the noise. I'm learning as I go, too. I love you guys. Stay blessed.